Perry. He was found by an owner after Cody got too close to the owner's dog and kind of did a number on him. So Cody was found by the owner and taken to the vet afterwards. He had some serious injuries to his legs, so much like with Hazel, he has a little bit of a limp. When all was said and done, Cody was kind of comfortable around humans, and he still had the limp and everything afterwards. So the vet contacted Wolfhaven and had him come here. Wolfhaven has had coyotes for quite a while, even before Cody and Carousel, just because we had the enclosure space and because there was an animal in need. Wolfhaven decided to bring them in. These guys are found everywhere except one state. Can you guys tell me which state?
Maine?
Florida.
Hawaii.
Oh.
They have not mastered air travel yet, but that being said,
What about water travel?
Oh, how cute.
Oh my god.
so they're getting the hang of train travel. This was in Portland. Little guy just hopped on the light rail on one stop and got off at the next. Yeah, fun little story. So they will get to Hawaii eventually, right? These guys originally originated in the Great Plains area, but when in the 1970s, when the wolf population began to decline, these guys began to expand their territory. They are scavengers, so they will eat everything from the trash to the family cat. And so here at Wolfhaven, we like to remind people, staying away from coyotes is actually a good thing. Making sure no pet food in coyote areas is left out at night. Animals are kept on leashes in their areas and not left unattended. And if you see a coyote, just scare it away. Because if these guys are uncomfortable around humans, then there's less cause for conflict. Coyotes, also a fun fact about them, they live in mated pairs, not packs like wolves do. They will occasionally call other coyotes to them if there's a need, though. I've heard stories of a coyote trying to cross a freeway and calling other coyotes to it, and then once they crossed, they disbanded, kind of like a moral support kind of deal. And then also stories of coyotes, if a female was pregnant and the male was killed, the female will call other coyotes to her to help take care of the litter. So, also another fact about these guys, when they howl or yip, it sounds like more of them than there actually are. So if you ever hear, a coyote howling in the wild, it's like, oh my gosh, there's like 6 out there. It's probably only like 2 or 3, because these guys can kind of project their voice. So, do we have any questions?
How is it related to the wolf? Or is it?
That is a good question, and I'm afraid I don't know that. Distinctly, I know in our gift shop we have a couple of like our wolf facts, and I know in there's a diagram about like how jackals and dogs and coyotes, but I'm not sure the direct relation.
So, you said that wolves and coyotes don't get along. Why do you have a wolf and coyote enclosure?
It's really hard to get these guys, separated from the enclosures because most of the enclosures are connected, but good point. Yeah, if we had one that was like further away.
Yeah.
But yeah, and these guys, coyotes, are traditionally comfortable around humans, so they make a good fit for the visitor route. Normally we never see Cody. It's nice that he's out in force today.
Is it a problem when these people get these animals, they feed them dog food instead of what they have, so they get malnourished? And
Like wolves and wolf dogs?
Yeah, and we've been coming here like 24 years now since we moved up here, but I remember the gal telling us a story that people get them and they feed them dog food, and I think that's kind of nourished, so they come malnourished to you because they're not eating.
And these guys are used to a really high, meaty diet. These guys don't, use the restroom the way our dogs do. Our dogs' leavings are very different from a wolf's. A wolf's is very small and compact because it reflects the diet that, they're supposed to have, the high meat-based diet. Whereas, like you were saying, the dog food is not what they traditionally would eat in the wild.
Yeah, no kibble out there, huh?
I know, right? Shocker, I know.
Wild
but...
kibble running around.
Yeah,
well, that's what they were telling us.
That was the gist of everything today. If you haven't had time to check out the Dawson. Yeah,
Oh, we went around here.
Yeah.
Aren't they
if you
wonderful?
haven't had time to check out the Dawson table, I encourage you to do so. It's in our gift shop, and then our prayer grounds as well. If you, it's a nice day out, all things considered, no rain or anything. We have wonderful prayer grounds. We have our wolf graveyard right there at the entrance, and then we have a grandfather tree out at the very end. It's a really beautiful tree. You can walk under it. There's amazing branches to look at, take pictures. And then if you're interested in, you know, a membership or perhaps a symbolic adoption, if you've learned anything today, a symbolic adoption is better than a regular adoption. If you saw anyone today that, you know, stood out to you, who, you know, just had a ton of personality, we have a little flip book at the entrance to the gift shop with pictures and a little description about everybody, so you can get a photo and a little bibliography and a little adoption certificate for these guys, and it really helps out Wolf Haven because
It's just pictures.
for you guys.
Oh, it doesn't say who they are, does it?
No.